This week on Modern Broadcasts.
Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what good is a phone call if you're unable to speak?
Hello and welcome to Modern Broadcasts. Here's a fun fact. This entire video was created with the help of artificial intelligence. In fact, I'm not even speaking. The words you're hearing are being generated by an AI system that replicates my voice. Thanks to this technology, I'm able to bring you an engaging and informative video while I'm away and totally didn't forget to bring my microphone with me. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Video games have become an increasingly popular form of entertainment, with the industry now worth billions of dollars. As a result, it's no surprise that movie studios have attempted to capitalize on this popularity by adapting some of the most beloved video games into movies. Unfortunately, the track record for video game movies has been rather spotty, with many movies failing to live up to the expectations of fans and critics alike. Despite this mixed history, there have been a few video game movies that have managed to find success. In this article, we will be discussing both the best and the worst video game movies, and exploring what sets these movies apart from each other. While there have been many video game movies that have fallen short, there have also been a few that have managed to successfully bring their source material to the big screen. These movies have generally been well received by both fans and critics alike, and have set a high standard for future adaptations to aspire to. Here are some of the best video game movies. Detective Pikachu, released in 2019, Detective Pikachu is based on the popular Pokémon franchise. The movie follows Tim Goodman, a young man who teams up with a talking Pikachu to solve the mysterious disappearance of Tim's father. The movie was praised for its faithful depiction of the Pokémon universe, as well as its impressive visual effects and engaging story. Mortal Kombat, the most recent adaptation of the popular fighting game franchise. Mortal Kombat was released in 2021 and has been praised for its stunning action sequences, brutal fight scenes, and respectful treatment of the source material. The movie follows a group of fighters who are chosen to represent Earth in a tournament against the evil outworld. Silent Hill, released in 2006. Silent Hill is a horror movie based on the popular survival horror game series of the same name. The movie follows a mother who travels to the eerie town of Silent Hill in search of her missing daughter. The movie was praised for its creepy atmosphere, strong performances, and adherence to the twisted and disturbing imagery of the game series. Resident Evil, based on the classic survival horror game series of the same name. Resident Evil is a science fiction action horror movie that follows a group of people trapped in an underground laboratory after a deadly virus is released. The movie was praised for its exciting action sequences, stylish visuals, and its ability to capture the tone and atmosphere of the game series. These movies all succeeded as adaptations by staying true to the source material, providing engaging stories, and having strong casts. By doing so, they managed to appeal to both fans of the games and general audiences alike, and have set a high standard for future video game movies to live up to. While there have been some successful video game movies, there have also been many that have fallen short of expectations. These movies have generally been poorly received by both fans and critics, and have failed to capture the essence of the games that they were based on. Here are some of the worst video game movies. Super Mario Bros. Released in 1993, Super Mario Bros. Is a science fiction adventure movie loosely based on the popular video game series of the same name. The movie was widely criticized for deviating too far from the source material, with many of the beloved characters and settings from the games being replaced with new and unfamiliar elements. The movie also suffered from poor writing and a lackluster performance from its cast. Street Fighter, based on the popular fighting game series of the same name. Street Fighter was released in 1994 and was widely panned by critics and fans alike. The movie suffered from poor writing, cheesy special effects, and a lack of respect for the source material. The cast was also criticized for their over-the-top performances, with Jean-Claude Van Damme's portrayal of Guile being singled out as particularly bad. Alone in the Dark, based on the survival horror game series of the same name. Alone in the Dark was released in 2005 and was widely criticized for being a poorly made and unengaging movie. The movie suffered from poor writing, bad acting, and a lack of tension and scares. The movie's director, Uwe Boll, is well known for making many poorly received video game movies, and Alone in the Dark is often cited as one of his worst. Doom, based on the popular first-person shooter game series of the same name. Doom was released in 2005 and was widely criticized for being a generic and uninteresting movie. The movie suffered from poor writing, bad acting, and a lack of the intense action and horror that the game series is known for. The movie was also criticized for its decision to depict the game's iconic first-person perspective in a brief and underwhelming scene. These movies all failed as adaptations by deviating too far from the source material, having poor writing or acting, or simply being bad movies overall. By doing so, they managed to disappoint both fans of the games and general audiences alike. Perhaps the biggest challenge facing video game movies is the fact that video games are an interactive medium, while movies are not. This means that the player's actions and choices in the game can have a direct impact on the story and characters, while a movie is a more passive experience. This can make it difficult to adapt certain games. As video games continue to grow in popularity and cultural significance, it is likely that more adaptations will be attempted in the future, and it will be interesting to see how filmmakers rise to the challenge of adapting these beloved properties. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe. What are your thoughts on this AI video? Would you like to see a complete tutorial on how you can do this yourself? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Have a great week, everyone, and take care.